Rooks is on camera being interviewed in what appears to be an open range like Salisbury Plain. Her face is youthful under her helmet. She is wearing full battle dress, and maybe the interview was conducted during training or before she saw any real action. Rooks. Why I want to join the Royal Artillery. The film is like a recruitment drive by the army to get kids to join up. As the film plays on, we can hear other recruits speaking as we cut to Rooks following the trail of blood to the pit. Is Rooks dreaming, or is this new scene for real? As the sounds of the interview can be heard, we pull out and see Rooks sat on the floor of the smashed-up gun pit surrounded with stuff she'd retrieved off the dead bodies. Apart from webbing and pouches that weren't soaked in blood, Rooks had retrieved personal and vital items like the boys' IDs, some bits of paper, a wallet, some photos and a lighter, and also Ferguson's little video camera. Rooks' right hand is blooded and wrapped in a bit of linen. She presses some buttons on the camera and rewinds. Then she hits replay. Ferguson's film. We see shaky footage of the two boys, on leave somewhere warm, maybe in England. Images cut in and out, girls, beer, music, a club probably. But the boys are clearly having fun, and Daniels, despite his stupidity, is very funny on camera, joking around. Then there is some stuff with Ferguson at home movie type stuff like a house or flat, then a dark room, and then someone residing in the room with the curtains drawn. A voice calls out, "Ewan, is that you? I didn't know you were back." Ferguson's voice can be heard. "Hi Mum." Rooks watches the footage, and as it rolls on it's clearly very personal. A tear rolls down her cheek. Ferguson's home footage is making her sad, homesick. Rooks wipes her face as the home footage stops, as the next shot is Daniels pissing her off. Rooks quickly shuts off the camera as she knows what's going to happen next. Rooks reflects. We pan from her to the hole in the wall and beyond into the wilderness. Rooks. He was a cowboy, all right, that Daniels. I remember cadets just like him at Warren, quick to pull their cocks out to impress the new girl cadets. A boy like that would be the last I'd want on a mission, but they were a laugh. But Ferguson was the quiet one, I guess. We see the two temporary body bags in the corridor. Rooks. Ferguson was kinda cute but timid too, like he'd joined the army by mistake. Looked like he'd not eaten for a month, but it made him look even cuter. Fuck. Rooks looks uncomfortable now in shot. Rooks. It must be the caring gene in me. Something about Ferguson, it was his accent, he was a Celt. I got a thing about Celts, Ewan too. Rooks gazes at the AA gun covered in dust from the explosion. She is in no mood to dust it down but sits in aftershock. Rooks then drags out her Celex and shouts at it regardless. Rooks. There's two fucking dead boys here. Can you hear me? But the Celex is broken. Rooks looks pensive. She is exploding inside at what is happening to her. She suddenly jumps up and shouts out at the top of her voice, not caring if the enemy was right under her. We see the deserted space beyond. Rooks. Two dead. Rooks breaks down, hardly able to contain her grief. Two fucking dead boys. Rooks slumps down against the wall. I didn't want all this in my life. Rooks finds the cigarette that Daniels had thrown at her in her pocket. We see a snapshot of Daniels laughing. Rooks puts the wrong end in her mouth and then the right way round again. She lights the cigarette with Daniels' lighter. She coughs. Rooks reflects as she tries to inhale the smoke. Rooks. That's why I don't smoke, that smell makes me sick, every time I could smell it on his breath. We see a man enter what appears to be a girl's dimly lit bedroom. The man hesitates over a bed and we see his hand reach out and pull back the blankets to reveal a teenage girl lying there. We see an extreme close-up of a teenage girl's face with her hands gripping her pillow in anguish as she knows what is about to happen. Very slow zoom on to Rook's face. Rooks. But I'm smoking now, just to remind you, all of you, yeah, this is for you, you fucking cunts. I'm still here and not just a nobody. I'm in the army now. My name is Gunner Rooks, Corporal Rooks of the Royal Artillery 101. And this is my gun. Shot of Rooks holding the breech lever on the gun. There are many like it, but this one is mine. My gun is my best friend. It is my life. I must master it as I must master my life. Close up of Rook's face. Rooks. I'm coming after you, yeah, all of you pigs in the world that think a girl's pussy is just there for the taking, yeah, bang bang and you are all dead, and you know why. I'm sorry for all the grieving mothers crying over their dead sons, yes I'm crying too, for all the girls that endured the pain from your sons that defiled their bodies. Yet it fucking hurts, the pain is terrifying, death is terrifying, but death is quick compared to the pain of rape and the lifelong nightmare that follows.